you're both taller than Diablo. That's
that's the main thing. God, what a guy!
I shouldn't even have plugged him.
You shouldn't even have put that name in there.
There's an event that happened in Oldham we spoke about before.
Yeah.
Can you go over on what happened?
Very dramatic. So basically, Tommo was doing the MEP campaign. We ended up going into Oldham to do a rally. We'd only been there about half an hour, and we'd had some information that there are a gang of about 300 masked up extremist Muslims from an organisation called the Muslim Defence League, which they'd taken obviously from the EDL, English Defence League. And they were coming, they were all ballied up, they all had sticks and everything else. So we're suddenly in the middle of this housing estate. There's entrances left, right, and centre. Next thing we've seen is just all these men with masks turning up, throwing rocks, and we got women and children there. One of the things that really stuck with me in that point was Tommy became a leader like that. One of the things he realised was he needed to get the women and children out there quick, because if the police weren't holding them, and you could see that they were about to come through. So one of the things I saw Tommy do was he emptied the cars that we'd turned up in, and we knew that was our only way to get out. And he said, get everyone out, get all the stuff out of the cars, and just put all the women and children into these two vehicles, the ones that he could, and got them to drive off, knowing that they'd be safe. Amazing. It left inspirational to see Tommy take control of that situation. Everyone was like, what do we do? What do we do? And he just said, right, all the lads, every single lad, get to the front, put a barrier of lads, a line of lads, and allowed the women and children to get into the vehicles whilst bottles and everything, and people were trying to catch it, keeping it away from the women and children, got them into the cars, and for me that's a moment that I think that's really harrowing to hear from Tommy, because people look at him as this hothead, loses his cool. But this guy does. He does. But
we've seen that firsthand.
When it comes to it, he's the kind of guy you want. He's the leader that will get you out of a situation when most people are looking at each other like, what do we do? Tommy is inspiration to a lot of people for that reason.
I know you look at you look at him like he's 10 feet tall, same as a lot of people.
But he's not. He's not, definitely not 10 feet tall. I am taller than him. We've had this with argument. I'm definitely taller than him. He may say differently, but yeah.
But it's funny that is actually. But you're both taller than Diablo. That's the main thing. God, what a guy! I shouldn't even have plugged him.
You shouldn't even have put that name in there.
But you're both taller than Diablo. That's
the main thing. The main thing.
You better watch yourself around Yaxley Lennon. He'll leave you blown out in the arse like O'Donnell's denim.